Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video is Beanie Boos you might not have seen before. So that video, the title does kind of sound like Beanie Boos you never knew existed, but that kind of sounds like almost clickbaity to me because there is a chance that you know these Beanie Boos. So yeah. A bit of a disclaimer, there is no proof that these are real or if they are fake. I got all the photos off the Boos app, the app that I always bring up in my videos. That's where I get all my photos, so the photos are not mine. And yeah, so please don't take my word if any of them are real either, because yeah. So why don't we get into it? By the way, I will link a video in the description that has comments on, so when you go to that video, please tell me if you've ever seen any of these, if you have any, if you know anyone, or if you know anyone who has these. Alright, now we'll get into it. So the first two are Arson Tea, I definitely butchered that pronunciation, and Irina. They are these two cute little lambs or sheeps with scarves. They have the exact same ones, and I don't see them anywhere. I looked them both up on eBay and Amazon and found nothing. And then when you look up Beanie Boo Arson Tea or Beanie Boo Irina on YouTube, nothing comes up really, except for Arson Tea. Only two videos come up. One is someone saying or naming all the Beanie Boos. Another one is by Cutie Juliet. I'll link her channel in the description. And I'm sorry, I'm talking so slow. They're showing their Beanie Boo collection, and Arson Tea is in there. But other than that, I haven't seen her anywhere online. So it's really weird. And for Irina, I've never seen her anywhere at all. I think Arson Tea is real, but for Irina, I'm not sure because Cutie Juliet has Arson Tea, so I choose to believe more that they ever, because I don't think Cutie Juliet buys fakes as often, because in one of their videos they went to Toys R Us and they found fake Beanie Boos, but they didn't buy them. So I don't know if they buy fakes, but maybe it was just like a really rare prototype or something. But they both are very similar to they're very similar to other Beanie Boo lambs or sheep. Arson Tea is similar to Olga, and Irina looks exactly like Babs and very similar to Layla the sheep. I feel like they could have easily, like for Irina, taken Babs, had an Arson Tea and took off its scarf and put it on Babs and like put that on the internet. And maybe the app thought it was a real Beanie Boo, a real new one, because maybe the person never said that it wasn't. But I don't know. It's kind of like the case of LPS mystery pets. No one knows where they're from, where you can get them, and stuff like that. I would really like to know more about these. If you guys have any info, please tell me in the video that I'll link in the description. Another thing I wanted to point out is that Olga, Arson Tea, and Layla all have the same poem and birthday. I don't know if that's a glitch on the app, a coincidence, or what, but yeah. Moving on to the next one. The Country Bears! So I feel like country bears are quite well known, but at the same time they don't get featured in many videos, and obviously that's because they are exclusive to one country, I believe, and one country only. They are still very cute, and I'm going to read you all of the ones that I have found on the app. So there is Romeo for Italy, Holland, Hamburg, Germany, Frankfurt, Cologne, Bavaria, Vedas, Switzerland, Austria, Berlin, Darcy for Paris, Paris 1, Paris 2, and Stars for America. So those are all the country-related bears I could find. Once again, I do think these ones are not as like in videos because you can only get them in one country, and since a lot of Beanie Boo collectors are children and teens, they can't really go traveling by themselves, and they're not gonna just be able to convince their parents, hey, can we go to like Italy to buy a Beanie Boo? Obviously eBay or any online app to get them would be a better choice, although they'll probably be around $30. I'm guessing, because they're country exclusives. Oh, they're a little more rare, you know. So yeah, those are the country bears. Next we have Charming the Monkey. This one is probably way more well known than a lot on this list, but I still decided to include him because I don't see him in any music videos, mini movies, skits, stuff like that. when you look Beanie Boo Charming up on like YouTube, there will be videos of him, but a lot of them are him being reviewed or unboxed. So they don't really use him in skits very often. What do I think about him? He's cute, but I hate how they gave him this velvet red color, and then the insides of his face and paws are this like pink color. I feel like they should have gone with white so it doesn't look too crazy. But that's just how I feel. And he is pretty cute other than that. He looks really soft. But once again, I don't see him in any music videos, mini movies, or skits, which is kind of a shame because he looks like he'd play a good character. The next one is First Edition Kiwi. This one is probably the rarest one on the list if he is a real Beanie Boo. If you look up First Edition Kiwi on eBay, you will not find anything except a lot of Beanie Babies and maybe a bunch of overpriced Second Edition Kiwis, which are still quite rare. The thing is, if you look him up on YouTube, there will be 2 videos with him, one by Hasa and one by Cassie's World. Their channels will be in the description, of them viewing bids for him on eBay. There were like either 2 sellers selling him or 1. They're very expensive, and I doubt they're on whatever app they were on now, because Hasa's video was from 5 years ago and Cassie's World was from 4 years ago. And that makes me believe that it wasn't a fake, because back then Beanie Boo fakes weren't as popular because they weren't as big. They were still quite big, but I don't think fakes were like as common. So I definitely think that was a real Beanie Boo, and he is probably super duper rare because, as you can tell, not many people have him, and he's the first edition of Kiwi. Kiwi himself is already rare, so the first edition is probably even more rare. I kind of prefer this look over the second edition. Like, the second edition is cute and all, I just like, the pink on the second edition doesn't appeal to me as much as like the little yellow they gave him. But yeah, that is First Edition Kiwi, and if you have seen him anywhere in real life, and if you have him, please make a video on it and tell me, because I want to see him. That looks cool. The second to last one is Romeo the, I think, gorilla. So he is an older Beanie Boo with solid eyes and a purple tag, and you don't see him very often. At least I don't feel like I see him. Yes, if you look him up, you'll find him a few times on eBay. You'll see him on YouTube, but I feel like not many people know him, especially since he is an older one, but most older ones you know. But this one isn't seen as much. I don't know if he was only sold in a few specific places or if just people didn't really want him. But I think he's really cute, and I would buy him if I saw him in stores. And tell me if you have him, if you've seen anyone who has him. But yeah, I can understand why not many people see him. He is an older Beanie Boo, so if the people who bought them probably bought them a while ago, so they might be outgrown of Beanie Boos. It's a whole thing that, like, it's older, obviously. And there are 2 other Beanie Boos named Romeo, which kind of probably overshadow him. The dog one because he's older, and Romeo because he's a country bear, which kind of makes him more special and unique. So I think I did say that Romeo was the second to last one on this list, but I accidentally ended up skipping this one. Who is Jack? Jack is, I think, a French exclusive, and I know Hasa has him, I think, on one of the videos where she's like reviewing all of her Beanie Boos on her shelves and stuff. I believe Jack is on there, and he is very cute. He's basically Duke, just with a red collar, and the tag says Paris on it, but I love him. He is so cute. Once again, he's probably less well known because he, is a Paris exclusive probably. And if you look him up on eBay, he's usually being sold with other Beanie Boos, and if he's being sold by himself, it's about like $24, almost $30, which is a lot for a stuffed animal. But yeah, I forgot to add him. He was supposed to go before Original Kiwi, but that's alright. I still think he's really cute, and I would definitely buy him. And the last one is Rosie. Rosie is a unicorn that, from what I know, can only be found in, like, the extra large size. You know, that size that, like, mostly Claire's and Justice's sell. Size I really wanted when I was little for some reason. She is a Justice exclusive from what I know, and I think she was sold for a limited time. There are a lot of people who have her, well, kind of. Cutie Juliet has her, and if you look her up on eBay, she actually comes up a lot of times, but very expensive. I always was really fascinated by this one because, she's only in the large size. I'm just very confused by her, but when you look her up on eBay, you get the answers, basically. Justice exclusive, limited time, offer from Justice or whatever, all that stuff. She's definitely really cute and I really want her, but she's very expensive on eBay, which is kind of understandable because she's quite rare, it sounds like, but still, it's a stuffed animal. Yeah. But that is Rosie, and I think she is definitely super duper cool. Tell me if you've ever seen her, or if you have her, or know someone who does, like all the other Beanie Boos I've asked about on this list. So yeah, that is all for the video. I hope I showed you some new Beanie Boos, and please tell me in the comment video if you've seen any of these in real life online, if you have them, which would be super duper cool, or if you know anyone who has them. Bye guys!